Hey guys, Bento Fire here. Just figured I'd update you guys on what's going on with the channel. Also, enjoy my Sonic 2 footage, because it's 4 minutes of footage that I can run throughout this thing. First off, thanks for getting me to 200 subscribers. It took me a while to get there, and in the grand scheme of YouTube, it isn't that great, but the fact that we exceeded the 100s is still encouraging to me. Hopefully we can get to 300 and beyond sooner, rather than later. Secondly, let's talk about how I'm gonna deal with COPPA. A while ago, I made a video about me having to set all of my videos as for kids due to it, and while I am leaving the backlog set that way as precaution, and continuing to get the backlog onto Vimeo, I can safely say that I'm not as concerned about it now. It certainly has had effects on YouTubers, and the way the site is implementing it could still be done way better, but it looks like I can focus more on making videos instead of worrying about fines. Though as another precaution, I will be slightly defining my audience a bit more. We already have disclaimers as of the 12-day special, but I'm also going to be less restrictive in talking about more adult subjects. For example, in my Bionicle Comics review, I said mating instead of having sex, because I was trying to be a bit more general audience with how I spoke. If you know what I actually meant, you know what I said. If not, I didn't exactly spell it out for you, you know? But now, while I won't be dropping F-bombs or whatever, if I mention something like having sex, I'm gonna say having sex. Sorry if you don't like it, but I will try to make slightly cleaner versions on the Vimeo uploads when possible. Also, I will be keeping my promise on videos coming a week early on Vimeo. Except for the upcoming review of the toys that made us, since the backlog isn't caught up quite yet, though it is almost there. Now speaking of videos, I teased a few in the channel trailer that I might not be able to deliver on this year. It's a mixture of a few elements: time, money, and motivation. Basically, I'm still a bit burned out from the 12-day special, despite taking a week off afterwards. Not creatively burned out, I'm still going pretty well there, but more in terms of production. Thus, I might have to cut some videos from the schedule, namely my Rescue Heroes retrospective and my Tomy Sonic video. Rescue Heroes is pretty covered financially speaking. It's just a massive time sink that will be bumping on my main time sink this year, in terms of timing. But Sonic needs more purchases and solidifying of the Jax line before I can put it into production. I prefer to have everything ready to go by the time we get to the year that I will be producing the video in, and this video isn't ready yet. However, I do have other videos that are covered and ready to go, like a video on Spider-Man web shooters and all of my Bionicle stuff. I plan to focus on hitting 50 videos by the July anniversary, which will be an in-depth review of Bionicle Mask of Light. But after that, if my burnout continues, I might take a small break from Bento Fire. About 2 months where I just won't upload before I return for an October special and the final season of 12 Days. After that, who knows? I would like to do another storyline next year, since last year's was a lot of fun, but mix what I want to do with that storyline with my lack of other actors, and it might need to be delayed at least a year. Still, we'll just have to see. I also want to try and make some side projects from Bento Fire. They won't be prioritized over it, but I will let you know about them as they come out. It might not be wise to do this, but one is a passion project that I've wanted to do before the channel even started in its current form, and the opportunity to finally do it means a lot to me, so I hope you can understand. If its release has to wait until next year though, I'll just have to accept that. Anyway, with all that said, I'm Bento Fire, signing out.